For some reason my mic dies because I have an external battery connected to it, and if it gets below 50 degrees I guess it's too cold for the battery and it dies. So no mic today, guys, sorry. So everything's well with the bike right now. I'm yet to release the battery from the body, but I'll do this on the weekend. And I haven't been riding it as much. I've been alternating with the other bike because it's been raining and there's been a lot of fog lately. So I don't ride in the rain with this one, and I don't record in heavy fog because you guys won't see anything after 10 minutes. So it's been foggy, it's been raining, and it's been cold. When I mean cold, it's 48, 45 degrees. And I know some of you who have real winters are rolling your eyes, but that's how Southern California is. Winters are not, they're not winters really. And it's not really winter, it's fall, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, so last week was kind of interesting. If you guys have a quad lock, I have 2 quad locks, one on each bike, and I kind of lost my phone. No, I didn't lose it, it came off. It has never come off, but I guess I might have hit something really, like a really hard bump that it really did it this time, and it came flying out. Although my phone survived because it has that white stone protective glass on it, and the quad lock case is pretty good actually. Nothing happened to the back of the phone or any other part of the phone. So I don't know how it came off, but it just came off, and it wasn't at the beginning, it was like mid-ride. So I don't know what happened. It has never ever come off. So for reference, I have one of those Samsung Note phones. So they're pretty massive. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I don't know. So I wanted to say to trust it. Just be mindful of the bumps, especially if you travel like I do and the roads are not perfect at all, because your phone can come off, and nothing is bulletproof, guys, nothing. So just be mindful. In other news, on the same day, I got something stuck on my tire, my rear tire, like this long thing, this metal thing. I don't know what it was. It's really long, and it wasn't a nail or a screw. I still don't know what it is. But yeah, I got it stuck at the same time I got my phone flying everywhere. So that day was bad luck day. And that's why I don't buy lottery tickets. Because all the luck that I ever run is bad. So, yeah. So, it didn't give me a puncture, which was good. It must have gone in sideways or something. But it was deep. I thought once I pulled it out, it was for sure gonna give me a puncture. But it didn't. And after the last puncture, I got really paranoid. And no, I'm not using the shingle tires, but I patched that tire and I put a liner and a Tannis armor on it, so it has a Tannis and a liner, and I think that helped. So I had a huge piece of metal stuck to my wheel, and the thing is that I didn't notice it like for 2 days, but the day that I noticed it, I started hearing like a rubbing on the tire, and I thought, because it's been so foggy lately, that I got some leaves stuck on my rear brake. So I was looking at everything. So yeah, that's how I found it. But yeah, so just be careful out there, especially if you ride on extremely bad roads. See, like, these are not bad roads. Like my last 5 miles, they're the worst. So here, I'm not afraid of getting a flat, but on the other, closer to my work, it could get pretty gnarly. So yeah, so that made me think about the rescue. You see, Team Rescue made a request the other time that if they continue with the mission of rescuing me in the future, that I needed to buy a bike rack for my heavy bike. I have one for the old school bike, but not for this one. This one's like 80 pounds. So I went online to look for one, and the one that was highly recommended cost $800. So that made me think about other alternatives. So I ended up buying a Black Widow 400. I think that's what it's called, because it carries 400 pounds. It's not really for e-bikes, it's more for like motorbikes. And you just have to make sure that your hitch could take the weight. But I mean, my hitch is not meant for 400 pounds. That's not gonna let me go through. See, shouldn't do that. Anyway, so it's not meant for 400 pounds. I think mine's a class 1. I looked for the stickers, but all I could find was a CO1, and I guess that means class 1. So class 1s are usually rated for 200 pounds. So the hitch is rated, my hitch, well, the hitch for, not my hitch, but the hitch for Team Rescue is rated at 200. So I bought that, and I don't think it's gonna matter because I'm not gonna put 400 pounds of it. The rack itself is like 35, and my bike is like 80, so it's not gonna make the 200 pounds at all. And I will take the battery out and as much weight as I can from it. But yeah, that's how it is with this thing. I haven't tested it, I built it. So maybe in the weekend I'm gonna go around with my bike to see if I don't lose it midway somewhere. You have to buy the ratchet straps for it because they don't come included, and that could run you up to I don't know, I bought like the $30 ones, but a lot of people recommended the Rhino ones. I don't know about that. They're $60 for the Rhino. But then let's just try the economy ones and see if that works. My bike isn't heavy like a motorcycle heavy, so I think it should be okay. Oh. That was traffic. In the afternoon is where I worry so much about the traffic because it's really hideous. And I don't know if you could hear me still, but yeah, this is my daily commute. So save yourself a headache and buy yourself a bike rack just in case, because this is the thing that nobody tells you about this types of bikes, that they're super heavy and they hardly fit anywhere. And if you get a puncture, how are you going to take it back home if you don't have like a specialized thing to take it home, which you're going to need to get if you don't have like a truck or something that you can just load it into. So I don't know how much you could hear me, so I'm gonna cut it right now. So I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, ride safely.